is Shubharthi Das. I am pursuing MBA from the Globsyn Business School and I am in the batch 2023 to 2025. So the basic concept of SIP, which is a Summer Internship Program, is that it is a drive that is organized by the Globsyn Business School that will help all the students, including me, to gain a future prospect as well as a drive that will initiate us to gain lots of experience from the market. At the moment, I am doing my SIP with SDPL, which is the Shantinath Detergents Private Limited. So since I am pursuing my SIP in an FMCG based company, my previous learning from the college with the help of the learning of my faculties has helped me immensely to gain an overall knowledge in this sector. The FMCG market, which is a product or a service based market, it helps us to properly describe the production, that is the entire line of chain, the chain of command, the supply, as well as what the product cycle looks like. The transition of my learning from an interactive classroom to practically applying it on the field has been really experiential. So my overall day looks pretty hectic, but it is super rewarding because my reporting time is 10:30 a.m. in the morning and it comprises mainly of data scrapping as well as preparing reports and presentations of the research that I conduct the previous day. And after that, in the second half, we go out for physical market visits as well as field works in which we are accompanied by a promoter as well as a special marketing head who helps us in key observations and to help us gain knowledge how the dynamics of the market function from day to day. So the most important and the interesting thing about my SIP is that since I conduct extensive research day in and day out, I get to communicate with lots of people who vary from location to location, which include rural as well as urban. Observing the people and getting to know their habits is an integral part of my research, and communicating with them, there should always be a challenge that I face, that is communication and communicating in vernaculars as well as a linguistic barrier, which I try to overcome day in and day out, and I try to communicate with my people the most comfortable way possible and observing their exterior as well as the interior of their locations. The best part about my learning from the Summer Internship Program is that since I got to work with the most experienced professionals and my field work comprises of extensive research, I now know how the dynamics of the market functions. And I know how the distribution channel and the supply chain work in an FMCG market. So later on, when I go back to my classes, I know how to practically apply my experience from my summer internship program to my classes. The summer internship program will help me with the placement because all the corporate challenges as well as the extensive field works have now made me prepared, and I know how the industry functions. Since I've got to work with experienced professional as well as my corporate mentor, and with the help of the learning of my faculties, when I go back to the Globsyn Business School, will help me shape my career in a much better way, which will further help me for my placement and a prosperous future career.